Hello dudes, how y'all doing? Today I'm going to be doing a video that's a little bit different than usual. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my videos. It's more complicated than I thought it would be, but I figured it out, so let's get right into it. First thing I do after I open up my editing software is I grab the videos I'm going to need to edit. So first off, I want to grab a video that I previously made, so that way I'll have an outro video. After that, I want to click on the video I want to edit. So that one I just recorded in HG, and now I have some touch-ups that I add, like outro music, the outro sort of background for the video, and then as well as my intro, which is very important. I don't put it in some videos, that's usually the ones that don't have Minecraft. So anyways, right after I do that, first thing I do is click my intro. I make sure to disable resample. This is not in every editing software, mainly just in Vegas Pro, but what it does is basically it gets rid of sort of a blur factor in the background. It's very slightly noticeable, but if you watch it multiple times, you'll be able to figure the difference, and it makes a big difference. Second thing I want to do is I want to make sure my audio is not too loud. Go to the beginning and find out, see if this is too loud. Alright, that sounds about good. Now we're going to want to put this video here. Disable resample is going to load in the audio. It already did. Now I usually just find where I start my intro. It's usually where there's a peak, because I started with "Hey dudes," you know, and so it usually makes it a little bit easier for myself. So that's always good to see if it starts here. Hello dudes, and welcome to another video. Yes, it does. Fantastic. And this is a HG, so there's not really any editing. I can go back and look through it after I finish everything, but there's usually not any editing I need to do. So I just go to the end and I figure out where I yell "bye," you know, my classic outro. Wait, that was too far. We talked a little bit after. Oh, here it is. Get ready for it. Alright, so right there is the death message. It's saying "you died." Alright, so that's perfect. Now I want to add my outro background. Add about 13 seconds or so. Slowly but surely, I should have zoomed out. 13 seconds or so. That's about how long my my outro. It's about 18 seconds. Alright, and then we want to add, here's our outro song. We want to find the peak where the bass drops, so it'll be somewhere right here. Hold on, let's zoom in. Alright, let's get it right there. Perfect. Alright, now we just want a few seconds before, so right about here. There, lower this volume a little bit more because it's a lot louder because of the peaks in the song. Now we want to bring this over here and decrease it so it kind of fades out. Perfect. Now we need to add a previous video, so let's do that. That's the Rocket League video. I usually get rid of the audio in that file, so I don't need that. And I try to find some kind of exciting moment in the video. Since it's Rocket League, probably a goal or something that I did, or a great save. Let's see. We can find one. We're going to want that to be the end, so then I will be working towards the goal when the song is going on. I want to make sure that it is in the correct position. It is. Now I have to add the words that say previous video, insert text. I have it already preloaded here, so it's a lot faster, which is great because I have to do this pretty much every day. So let's move that there. Should be great. Oh, forgot to disable resample here. Did I do it for this video? I believe it did. And I did. Okay. So now let's double check the outro to make sure it's good. Right here. Let's see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, it all looks good. Perfect. Alright, then after that, I click this render button right here. And I type in whatever I want it to be, and I have different presets. I always use this one now because I want you guys to have 1080p, 30 frames per second. It's not really worth going to 60 frames per second. I can't really tell a big difference, but 1080p makes a great difference compared to 720p. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to say so down in the comment section. If If you guys think maybe I should start up vlogging or something where I'm talking more to the camera, then say so in the comments. It won't be really like this where I'm just talking to my computer screen. That might be a little bit boring, but it's more like a day in the life. I won't really call it that. Ooh, there's a skateboarder. Maybe I'll be doing some skateboarding or something like that, you know, waking up, go to bed, stuff like that. If you guys are interested, make sure to let me know down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!